Hello Lee, welcome back to the channel. I'm in street, I'm drinking coffee. What could possibly go wrong? So, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm in the street and I'm at the amazing Peggy's Diner. Now Peggy's Diner I discovered fairly recently because I live in Glastonbury. But this place is amazing. It's run by a mother and daughter team and we're going to get to meet them later and find out why this place is so amazing. And I tell you what, it's got an interesting backstory because it went away and then it came back again. Let's bring it on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here they are. It's Sally, who is mum, and Lucy, who is daughter. Hey guys.
Hi.
How are you going?
We are very well. How are you?
I am fine, and I have to say, I was explaining how I came across you guys by, you've been nominated many times for the BBC Community Awards, haven't you?
Yes, correct. Yeah.
We got nominated twice, 600 times. Anyway, so I thought I'd come over and see what it's all about. And the food, quite honestly, in here is amazing. And you guys have got a story because you weren't here originally, were you?
We
Something to
weren't.
do with the Wetherspoons?
Yeah, so we were down next to Wetherspoons. So if you're looking at Wetherspoons, the right-hand section used to be Peggy's pantry.
With the big fireplace.
Yeah, and we hadn't been there very long when Wetherspoons offered the landlord money he couldn't refuse, and unfortunately we only had a short lease, and he just gave us our notice to leave. And I'd invested a lot of money into the place.
And got a reputation already.
Already, yeah, within 3 months we had. Mainly because of our home cooked food, because not many places in the area do that.
No.
And also gluten-free, vegan, vegetarian, and we look after anybody. So, I mean, our plan is that everybody should be able to come out and eat in here.
And not at an extra cost.
Yeah.
We go to some places, and if you're
Yeah.
gluten free, you've got to pay an extra £2 per sandwich. And no, we don't want any of that. We want everyone to
Yeah.
pay the same as what everyone else would be paying.
And then, of course, it shut down, and then it stayed empty and boarded up for 3.5 years, which really riled a lot of people.
Yes, I can imagine.
Yeah. And then obviously I just went off and did other things, and then just purely by chance we came here one day and it was still up for sale, so we just offered them.
A price they couldn't refuse.
Absolutely.
It works both ways.
Yeah.
Well, we made a deal that if it was at a certain price, it was meant to be.
Yeah.
And it was, so
It
we
was
went
at
for
that
it.
price. Well, I'm so glad it was, because I tell you what you're doing here is amazing.
So now we've been here 4 years, so. But we had a tough start because 8 weeks in, lockdown started.
Didn't it?
Yeah, so we had to diversify and deliver. So Lucy was delivery driver extraordinaire.
And we did afternoon teas for people that are having lockdown birthdays, children that were still studying whilst online. Big table coming in.
I've just got to say, ladies, this is not unusual to see large groups of people walking into this place, so this tells you how popular we are here. So I'm going to have to cut this fairly short because you guys are going to be busy cooking
They
in a minute,
will.
aren't you?
Yeah,
Probably got a few more minutes.
While they take the- yeah,
while they all read the
Make their
menus
mind
and
up.
stuff.
Yeah.
yeah. So, but that's our thing here. We find ourselves as like a community hub. We do a lot of outside catering, weddings, funerals, christenings, anything really. In fact, we had a party in here Saturday for 30 people, a surprise party.
Yeah. And we do a lot for Pay It Forward as well,
Yeah.
which I think
Yeah.
is one of our biggest community things that we do, the Pay It Forward scheme. So if anybody's down on their luck, struggling,
They can
finds
still come
themselves
in.
without
Yeah.
a home, anything, they can come in, eat for free.
Yeah.
With
We
no
do a lot of
questions
charity as
asked.
well.
Yeah.
A lot of charity work.
I'm down on my luck, by the way. I've told them it, but I'm really down on my luck.
Yeah, no questions asked. And if you know of somebody but they don't want to come forward, you can come and
Nominate
collect a
them.
meal for them.
That's
And there's-
fantastic.
yeah. So,
And not many people know about that still, do they? We
it's
need to
unbelievable.
publicise it.
We're one of the only places in the street that do it. but you go to Bristol and every independent place is doing it.
Yeah, I think
It's free to do. I think everybody should be getting on board.
I think we've got 1 or 2 of them in Glastonbury.
Yeah.
They're not heavily publicised. I think there should be like a network. There should be a map showing where these places
we
are.
work alongside. We get calls from the local doctors, Salvation Army, anywhere like that knows of people, and then we will just go and deliver, won't we?
Yeah.
Go and deliver for free.
Yeah,
They can choose what they want.
absolutely. We were trying to find the guy that was homeless a couple of weeks ago, and we were feeding him.
Yeah.
He
We had
seems to
£80 donated.
Yeah,
to
he's
him,
gone off
didn't
the
we?
radar a little bit at the moment.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're not sure where he is.
And care packages. So if you have got families that don't have everything they need, our pay it forward pot can go towards that. So
Yeah.
we just need to know of the people so that we can help them.
Yeah, if anyone comes forward with anything really, it's like with Macmillan, we did the sponsored walk, 16-mile walk around Windsor, which was lovely, and we raised a lot of money for that. We've done the
Firefighters charity.
Mind,
Local charities.
local charities. We also do every Christmas parcels for the kids. So I don't know, this year I think we did about 400 presents.
416 presents we
Yeah.
bought and wrapped and sent
Yeah.
out to the children's homes.
And
so.
it's because our local community are so generous, and they might not necessarily come in here,
Yeah.
but they will come and give us money for things because it's what they do, you know. But yeah, like these walkers, they'll pop in. The guys up the end here every Monday. We have a lot of groups on Friday. Yeah, we get a lot of regulars, and then the holiday makers. If they go downtown, a lot of people tell them to come up here, which is great for us.
Yeah. Because you're a bit tucked away up here.
Yeah,
aren't
we
you?
normally have a big
Yeah,
flag
we
out, but
are.
it's too windy. It blew over this morning again.
We're quite fortunate that we're near Clark's and that we're by the big car park, so you get a lot of footfall.
Yeah.
But yeah, our regular customers are
Is it still the case that people are coming to Clark's and not coming into the high street?
absolutely,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
I mean, it's
But-
designed to do that, isn't it?
It is, but there's so much in the village that you don't necessarily need to leave. That's, I think, so they're missing all the independent shops. They could do with a sign, you know, where the village meets, the dual carriageway, zebra crossing.
Yeah.
They could do with a sign saying local independence this way, just
But they won't
directing
allow
people.
that.
They don't want people leaving their site, do
No,
they?
but they would really benefit. I feel like
Yeah.
they'd get a lot more visitors and they benefit if that was the case.
So a lot of people that do find us, they say they don't like the nationals, they don't like big companies, they want an independent. But you're not allowed to leaflet. You can't go to the coaches and give them leaflets as they come off the coaches. There's no way for us to advertise.
Apart from
coming
social
in.
media, isn't it?
That's why Lucy does all that for us.
Those rules, ladies and gentlemen, do not apply to YouTube. So, if you are coming to Clark's Village, please leave Clark's Village, come into the high street, have a look at the shops and come and get the best food you're going to get in this town at this place, because it ain't in Clark's Village. I've eaten it. I vouch for that. I will vouch for that. Well, listen, guys, thank you very much for talking
Thank
to
you.
me today. I've heard good things about the salmon and toast and things.
Salmon and poached oats,
That's
very
it,
popular.
and that's going to have to be followed up with a, you know what, it's going to be followed up with that. Yes, with
Sticky
ice
toffee
cream.
pudding.
Yeah. Definitely.
What, for breakfast now? For breakfast now?
For breakfast now, after we finish this interview, 'cause I need to show the ladies and gentlemen how wonderful the food is in here, and I can't film other people, so I'm going to film mine, which means I get to eat it. Guys, thank you so very much.
Thank you so much.
Look
Thank
forward
you.
to it. And ladies and gentlemen, if you wanted to know who Peggy was, there she is. She was the granny of the operation. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Well, she taught us how to cook and how to, well, do everything homemade and fresh. So
Yeah,
it seemed only right that we gave it up.
absolutely. It's like, reminds me of my mum's cooking coming in here. She died a couple of years ago, so it's always a nice reminder. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that. My salmon and eggs on toast has arrived. Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, this is sticky toffee pudding. But this is no ordinary sticky toffee pudding. This is Peggy's Diner's sticky toffee pudding. And I'm here to tell you, if you want to know what it's like to die and go to heaven accompanied by a load of singing angels, eat this. It is the best sticky toffee pudding I've ever tasted.